Hello, hello, hello. Is this working?
Test, test.
Test, test. Oh, the camera's working. Okay. So, hey everybody. This is Joseph Ladd from Corsair R6 Esports. This is my buddy Mike. He's my special guest for tonight. We're gonna be commentating the Siege games for you guys. I'm not really sure what's happening with our Siege window right now. Hopefully, it shows that the game. Currently the game capture just isn't working right now. I'm not sure what's up with that. I think we might be having some problems. I can't see it on my end, but now that I'm looking over at my phone at like the past stream because we're on a stream delay, I can see that there is like the game is there. It's there. We're having the same issue as last time. So it's there, but I just can't see it from my end. But we're going to go back to the game now. We're playing Bank for our first map. And sorry, we're in the middle of the round. I'll have better commentary for you guys once we actually start. It's just Jazz Panda. Oh, unfortunate. Corsairs going to drop the first round. There's a lot of issues with the stream right now that we got to fix. So I'm just going to type something up in the chat right now that says who we're facing. I believe we're facing Trent University tonight. So that's who we're playing right now. Let me just make sure that we're on. Yeah, we're on. We're not on stream starting soon. And we should be good. Yeah, there we go. Game capture still a little buggy, but it's okay. As long as you guys can see a little bit of the screen, then we're all right.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Sorry, guys. Just trying to figure out some issues in the stream. I don't know if we'll get them fixed tonight. It might have to be a weekend fix, but Corsairs going to go back to the bomb site that they were just trying to defend, that second floor bomb site. They're bringing a mute, a Wamai, a castle, and a Zami. So almost the same ops that we saw last round. I think adding in the Malusi, or subtracting the Malusi and adding in the Wamai this round. Speaking of, Captain Boy's going to be sitting inside of elevators right now, and I believe that's Trent University. I believe that's who we're playing tonight. Is going to be rolling in through garage right now. Yep, that's their main point of entry for right now. Corsair boys just sitting around, chilling for right now, just waiting for Trent to come to them. Not much happening right now. Please believe that Trent is starting to. I believe they want to do a split attack right now. Sending 2 players up square, sending 2 players up marble stairs. Yup. Rhino put some shots into, I believe that's the Finca. Nitro cell goes out from the mute. Burns the nitro successfully. Trent University will get nothing off of that. Rhino tries to shoot the canister. That's the Grim canister. He was trying to shoot just now. Doesn't get anything out of it. Doesn't get spotted by the Grim either. So they know he's there. Just going to keep looking at him. Can he catch the thermite? He will. That thermite charge is not going to go off. Rhino's going to get it lit up a little bit. Just trying to play his life for right now. Try to delay as much time as possible as he can right now. Striker looking to back him up a little bit. Here's the player coming from marble stairs. Rhino knows that he's going to get pushed in half a second. He's grimmed. He's spotted big time. Castle can. Rhino's going to go down. Phoenix, by the way, still playing from that angle. Can't sees the player over marble stairs. Cannot find anyone. Striker, he's going to go down as well. It's all Jazz Panda. All to do. That's Tying Galaxy 9 going to pick up both of those exiting frags. Oh, hold on. I still have the desktop audio on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. No, 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 no. Mute that. Sorry, guys. There we go. All set. Any thoughts about that last round, Mike?
This is pretty quick overall. They held up pretty good for the most part, and then crumbled down pretty one by one. Just started dropping, but
Yeah.
hopefully it'll build up some momentum. Try to take it back.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be on the basement this time, so they're trying out a different bomb site, trying to get things rolling on the defense. This is a defender-sided map, I think. At least from my experience, most maps that I've won have been on the defense. I don't know, I might just suck at attacking. And I don't believe that we've seen the Corsairs play bank in game just yet, so this is the first time that they're playing one in a league game. Bring almost the exact same setup as they had last time. Rhino is going to be on the Vigil this time. He's grabbing hatches right now. He's in square at the moment. Nope, that's what I wanted to do. Already starting to work through dirt. Oh, that's the blitz. Already looking straight into the bomb site. Yes, Panda. Rhino's he's gonna come down those. What's the blue? No, he sees the man through the hatch. Okay, he finds the blitz, gets the first pick for the Corsairs. He's gonna start to roll down blue stairs, I believe that is. Knows that there's a player over by the server stack. Puts in a few shots. Jazz Panda, he's gonna find the second. Corsairs up 2-5 at the moment. Striker. Already taking a few shots. Jazz Panda, 1v1 the Thermite. The Grim's going to find one, and so won't the Thermite. Trent University starting to get into the site. Blazen's going to find Captain Boy. Unfortunate, Striker goes down. It's all Phoenix, by the way, in the clutch. And he's going to get gunned down. Pop Cup with 3 picks, I believe. Wow, round started very good for the Corsairs. Like you were saying about the last round, it just crumbled at the end.
Yeah, they did a little bit better this time. They managed to get 3 picks there, but still gotta keep that momentum all the way through the round and try to do their best to get the last 2 and secure a win.
Yeah. Let's see what happens with this last ban. The Blitz ban is going to come through for the Corsairs, and the Mute is also going to be banned. So the Corsairs will not have that Mute available to them. Trent University will not have the Blitz, so that's one of their shields down. I believe the Blitz came through in that last round that we saw, but I don't remember seeing him in any previous rounds. Interesting ban from the Corsairs. They brought the Mute all 3 rounds, I believe, before, so that makes sense why Trent would want to ban him out. And here we go. Going into round 4, Corsairs, they're going to go back to the basement bomb site. They really, really need to at least get 1 to 2 wins on their defensive half if they want to have any shot at winning this map. I could have been wrong with what I was saying earlier, and Bank is just a very attacker-heavy map right now with the way that the meta is, but not looking awesome at the moment. Definitely a round that you wanted to have won last round. Doesn't let Trent University start to gain too much momentum early on. We're going to see Striker running the smoke instead this first round. Striker going to be playing towards those blue stairs. Captain Boy over by the marble stairs area. Striker, he's going to get droned. He might get droned out. Jasper, he's going to find the Finca immediately. First pick for the Corsairs. Seconds into the round. Tying Galaxy, trying to use that Bravo drone to Get some intel, see who's playing in the site. Captain already taking a gunfight in towards garage. He's going to make the call out to some of his teammates. Not able to find anything. Popok going to take out the thermite. That's Jazz Panda on the Goyo. He's going to take out the thermite. That's their main hard breach down. Knows the Grim starting to shoot through that soft wall. Jazz Panda want to fall back. Can't stay there for too long. Corsairs have exhausted. I believe only... I'm not sure what the dots mean for the reinforcements. Jazz sees another player through that server. It's 2v3 for the Corsairs. Here's the beeper go off. Is the player gonna look up those blue stairs? Finds a few shots. Can't get the kill. Tying Galaxy takes out Rhino. Jazz Panda is down to a 2v1. Excuse me. But he's not able to find anything else. And it's now a 4-0 for the Corsairs. Just can't secure any of the rounds once it gets under a minute. The Corsairs are on the struggle bus right now. That another winnable round that just slips through their hands. Rhino almost getting the kill onto the blue stairs. Onto the player that was sitting inside of server. But it just doesn't happen. It wasn't meant to be. Corsair is going to be bringing a very similar loadout to what they had last round, except the Vigil is going to be swapped out for Nizami, and I believe the Goyo is going to be swapped out for a Frost. And we're going to be going to open area. An unusual bomb site, usually one that features a lot of roaming upstairs, which we're already seeing. We're seeing one of the Corsairs already upstairs. That's Rhino trying to get hatches. Jazz Panda already set up one of their frost mats underneath that parking lot window. I think that's print a window. Excuse me, that's the wrong call out. Captain back on the Wamai. Switching up, bringing the AUG this time instead of the SMG. Phoenix is going to be sitting all the way out over by front door. This is a very interesting play. Let's see if...
Try to get a pick here early on.
Sees one through immediately. Can he find anything else? Lion's there. He gets a double kill. That's the Lion and the Ash off the board immediately, and he might even get back into sight. He's going to castle it off, so that's bulletproof, so we'll have a little bit extra security getting back into the site. Those are very two important picks. Off the board immediately. Striker putting some bullets into that printer window. Doesn't want to extend too much. Doesn't want to give his life away for free. Rhino's going to find kill onto the Blazin. That's through that stock window. Knows that they want to try and pinch him out of here. Rhino's going to find a second one. Sorry, Rhino. Apologies. Knows that there's one breaking in through that square window. Can he find the last kill? Almost. He will. He gets a 3K. That's a flawless round for the Corsairs.
Woohoo.
That was a round that you absolutely needed to win, and they won it flawlessly. Wow. Great showing from the Corsairs. Very strong round win. Seems like they're finally starting to get their footing. Let's see if they can secure this last round in their defensive half. Put themselves into a 4-2 situation.
Bit of an underdog situation here, but if they keep up some of these new strategies from the last round, then keep it on going.
I think their leading strategy is just ratting by front door and getting picks early.
Hopefully, hopefully.
Hey, man. Whatever gets round wins. Great round from the Corsairs there. You love to see it. Wow. I'm taken aback by that one. I'm still cheesing right now. I'm still smiling.
Unexpected for sure.
Yeah, no, that's a huge round win. And we're going to go back to the basement. Corsairs have already dropped this site twice. Let's see if they can finally secure a round on it. A bunch of similar operators that we've already seen them play. We've probably seen them play this exact setup on Bank Basement once or twice already. Castle finally going to castle off that garage doorway. Also going to use the castle on the the marble stairs door. Also going to use that castle onto red. Going to pop the elevator hatch. And where's he? Also going to use the castle into open area. Interesting. I believe there's already a player in server stack. Captain Boy taking a gunfight. Not able to hit any of his shots just yet. Corsairs knows that someone's playing in server. Captain finds the kill. That's the Ash down immediately. Striker is going to be playing up by that server stack. Does he know that there's one in dirt? I believe that's the Brava. Yes, that is. Jazz Panda knows that there's one playing by the ambulance. He's in a dangerous spot right now. Trying to find the pixel. Hits him once. He can't stay there for too long. He's going to start to wrap around. Doesn't see him. He's in his blind spot. Thermite takes out Jazz Panda. Captain Boy there. Trying to keep that Grim from... I believe that's a Sledge, actually, from pushing up too much. Captain puts some shots into the softwall. Striker still playing by blue. Knows that there's a player over by server stack. He has all 3 smoke nades on him. Galaxy, he can see his gun barrel. Knows that he's playing in blue. And Captain Boy, he's going to find himself a double kill. Gets the player that's playing over by server stack. Phoenix, by the way, looking over towards those marble stairs doors. Rhino playing upstairs. He's going to drop through that server hatch, and they're going to... And Rhino's back into the bomb site. Gets through, and he keeps himself safe. Striker going to try to rotate back over towards those blue stairs, just make sure that no one can rotate in for free. Captain Boy still watching the garage walk up. One player playing marble stairs. That's going to be the Thermite. Does Rhino know that the player's there? Playing in a dangerous spot right now. Here comes the engagement. Knows that this player playing very close. Here's the Sledge right next to him. Might get pinched soon. Does he hear the Sledge? He does not hear the Sledge. Sledge is into the bomb site. Captain Boy puts a few rounds in. This diffuser needs to go down. It will start to get planted. Sledge. Captain gets a knock. There's one player knocked. It's all down to Striker. He has all 3 gas canisters in his pocket. He finds the first. Sees a player. Gets a knock with a shotgun. Does he know where the last player is? Don't believe he does. He has 2 smoke nades left. Last player going to start to walk up. No! Doesn't look the right way. And he drops the 1v1 to the Thermite with a pistol. Unfortunate round loss for the Corsairs.
Definitely playing it pretty safe most of the way, and the momentum at the end, and chaos. And difficult to get that last kill one-on-one, but definitely seeing a little bit of improvement, but still got to keep it going here.
Yeah, they held on to the very last seconds of the round. They didn't break down until the very, very end. Still, not the end of the world right now. It's a very tough hill to climb. The Brava going to be banned out first thing, and followed by the Thermite ban. Interesting. I don't think I've seen the Brava get used very frequently from the Corsairs. Maybe it's a pocket strat that Trent knows about? Or maybe it's a one-off round that they saw that they just don't want happening to them? But interesting first ban. You don't see that very, very often. Hard Breacher, the Thermite's going to get taken out as well. So that's fairly common. Similar setup on the defense of what we saw last round, except there's an Aruni, there's a Legion, and a Valkyrie. We saw the Mute and the Azami a lot. Defense going to be bringing some familiar operators. The attack as well. We're going to be seeing the ace this round from Jazz Panda. Strike on the Dokkaebi. I don't know how much Dokkaebi there was on the last half that we just saw. We did see a lot of Grim. That's going to be played by Captain. Rhino was playing the Ashe, which we did see a lot of, but he switched over to the Deimos. Phoenix, by the way, on the Blitz. One of his favorite operators.
10 seconds to go.
I'm joking. Castle's his favorite operator. And we're going to load into the round. Rhino and Phoenix, they're both going to spawn over by parking lot, or alley access as it's called in-game. Captain over by Striker, over by the jewelry front. Jazz Panda, same thing. Putting claymores on the jump outs, so no one can jump out of them for free. They're going to start to work over by these stock windows. Multiple players roaming downstairs for the side of Trent, I believe. I could be wrong. There's 4 players upstairs right now. 3 close or inside the bomb site. 1 player playing inside of elevator for right now. I believe Captain Boy is currently upstairs playing on the skylights right now. That's Striker. Did not mean to hit that button. What am I doing? Typing right now. What did I do? Give me my... I don't know what just happened, but I got rid of my overlay, so... Phoenix going to deactivate the Arunian Gate. Gets the Mute to drop his shotgun. He's going to find the first... He's going to find a pick for the Corsairs. Jazz Panda, he's going to go down as well. He's going to start to walk in. That Janitor for free. He's going to get a second pick onto the Valkyrie. Applying a lot of pressure in towards this bomb site. Has to pull the goo needle out. He's going to get shot through the wall. I'm just pressing buttons right now, trying to bring my overlay back. Captain Boy, he's going to be outside trying to go into the garage. I don't know how much time we have left in this round. I can't see right now. Another member of the Corsair is going to go down. I believe that's Striker down. That is Zombie that was ratting inside of elevator. Not saying it's a wrong strat or a wrong way to play the game. They were just ratting. Gonna place down another Azami barricade, try to give themselves even more of an angle that's harder to hit. What did I do? What button did I press? I'm so confused. We get into the last seconds of the round. Captain Boy. Rhino, he's gonna find, I believe he finds 2 in the site. He finds 2 downs. He needs to find the last one. He cannot. There might have even been a trade in that last round. Corsairs just cannot find the round win. Yeah, what button did I press? I'm so confused. Anyways, Not important right now. Corsairs facing a very tough hill to climb, 6-1 right now. They got to win 5 rounds in a row in the attacking half of bank to force overtime. They got to get some serious momentum started right now, and then hold it for the rest of the game if they want to win this first map. I have seen crazier happen. I have seen 6-1 comebacks happen in the pros, but we'll see if it happens tonight. Yeah, it's still okay. What in the heck? Where the I'm so confused. Options. If someone in the chat has the answer for me and I'm just stupid, please tell me. Nothing right now. Display. I don't think it would be in these settings, but I don't know. I don't know what's happening. It's the Corsairs. Gonna start to enter in through printer. There's a player playing very close by. That's the Vigil. Gonna go down immediately. That's top, not the top frag, but the top player for Trent University right now. Smeef gonna go down. They're playing that basement bomb site. That first hatch is gonna start to get opened up. Yeah, that office hatch is gonna get broken up. I'm so confused. I feel like I've hit every single button on this keyboard. There we go. I fixed it. I just started mashing buttons and it worked magically. Lovely. All right, we're going to go to Rhino's POV. He's playing the Ash right now, just trying to drone out towards the bomb site, see what's going on. Does he know that there's an Azami? Watch. He finds the Azami. That's his second pick of the round. He found the Vigil earlier. Going to start to put pressure in towards that bomb site. He's very, very close by. Most of the Corsairs going to start to... Plant goes down. The Corsairs puts a few shots into the Maestro. He's going to swing out. Gets himself a triple kill. Can he find his 4th of the round? It's a few shots into one. Knows that there's a player. Does he know there's a player right in front of me? He does not. Zach Zemaster. Going to shut him down. 1v3 for Zemaster. Bomb down. Diffuser in a very disadvantageous position. Has to fight against a shield as well. All to do. Gets gunned down by Phoenix, by the way, playing the ace. With a Monty staring at him the entire time. Almost kills his teammate on the Monty.
Corsairs.
And the Corsairs. They'll grab their first round win on defense. Attack, sorry. Hold on. I need water. 1 second. God, I'm dying over here.
Having too
1
much
second.
fun back here.
Seriously, yeah. Where's my water bottle? Grab a bowl for me.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And our overlay's back. All right, believe the defense. They're going to be defending the basement bomb site again. So, the Corsairs win that last round off of a very, very early first pick from Rhino. who then carried that into 2 more picks following that. Got the second and third. Then I believe Phoenix, by the way, gets himself a double to close the round off. Bring very similar operators to last round. The Corsairs, they're going to be bringing a Monty. They're going to bring a Dokkaebi. They're going to bring in Ash, a Zofia, and a Grim, but they're not going to be bringing any hard breach this time. An interesting decision. Corsairs are going to start to top down clear. I believe there is one player roaming, but I can't see what floor they're on right now. Yes, there's one player is playing inside of that first floor archives. That's going to be the Tuberau right now, just holding angles up in towards square. Striker knows that he's there. He's going to get droned out. Rhino and Jaspan are pushing the initiative. They're going to take him out. Tuberau gets completely swarmed, and Striker's going to pick up that phone. Jaspan is already in there. He's going to bring a can opener. He's going to get this wall open almost for free. There's no denial on that wall whatsoever. No mute this time. He's going to put another can opener on that server wall. Second Dokkaebi call going to come out. Phoenix, by the way, playing close angle onto that bomb chassis. Thinks about using that Zofia launcher. Kills the first Maestro. Knows that there's a second one in the bomb site. Knows that there's a Legion right in their face. Almost takes him out. Misses the headshot, but he gets a shot onto the Spief. Spief gonna get hit with a Zofia charge again. Knows that he's playing on that bomb chassis. Finds the kill. Rhino's going to get himself a kill. Captain Boy's going to get himself a kill too.
Nice.
Bomb is going to start to go down. Last player is playing inside of Vault for Trent University. I believe Captain Boy does not have the angle on him. Ooh, that's Rhino. In an engagement with him right now. With the pistol. Gets the kill. Flawless round for the Corsairs.
Corsairs seeing some
2 rounds in a row.
Real improvement, real progress. Can keep it going and they tie this up.
Trent University hasn't been able to do anything on the roam yet. Both times they've only had one person playing upstairs. We will experience. There's going to be another ban coming out for both sides. The Corsairs will not have Monty to use. Trent University will not have the mute to use. The impact of the Monty was definitely felt on the side of Trent University, but Blackbeard is going to be brought out instead. Corsairs using those shields to very good effect. So far, anyways.
Overall, playing things pretty careful. Shield strategy. Bust your way in real careful and then pick up momentum at the end of the round and pick them off pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. I agree. The Corsairs have been pretty damn methodical so far, taking space as they find their openings, find their gaps in the defense. And they've done it successfully twice in a row. Let's see if they can make it a third time in a row. Defense going to be defending the second floor bomb site. I believe the last time that we saw this, the Corsairs dropped the round. Yeah, that was the first round on this half. Panda's going to be sitting his drone up inside of lobby right now. It's going to move it away. Phoenix, by the way, finding everyone almost. Finds the bomb site. Corsairs, last time they played this. Trying Galaxy. Was there kryptonite almost? Holding down that long hallway. So that's Captain Boy and Striker going up those. Nope. Captain Boy and Rhino going up those rappels.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Attacker's going to drop the diffuser. Just so someone else can go over and pick it back up. See what the Corsairs will like to attack this round. Captain Boy, he's going to be applying some pressure in towards Square, just trying to make sure that there's no one playing inside. Square, no one's going to shoot out that camera. Very important piece of intel that they do not want the attackers having. Phoenix, by the way, going to be getting the first kill onto Zamaster. The Warden's currently 7-7 right now, going dead even with 3 assists. An important pick to have off the board already. First Ace charge is going to go out. That charge will go off. One player inside of Captain Boy's going to go down. I believe that is the Legion that got that kill. They know that there's a player inside of stock. Smeep's going to take out Rhino. Yes, Panda's slowly moving up square, making sure there's no one roaming down below. One player playing inside of office hallway. Hawk Pup on the Legion, going to find a second kill. Yes, Pandas, he's going to hit a Legion mine. Can he find the bandit? He will not. It's all down to Phoenix. Finds his first pick. Knows that there's one playing over by that zombie barricade. Gets shot a multitude of times, and he's going to get taken out. Corsairs going to drop the first map 7-3. And that's GG's for the first map. Corsairs trying to bring things back, ultimately falling just short at the end. Not just short, they fall short, but there's a few defensive rounds in there you definitely would have liked to have had go their way. However, map 1 is done, and the past is in the past. We will look forward to map 2. Mm-hmm.
You gotta fix your stream. Delete the letterbox thing again.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to fix that, Ben.
It's
Hold on.
It's gotta be a setting.
All right. We'll be back in a little while, guys, with map 2. There's some things that we got to fix here in the esports lab with the stream. So we're going to try and fix that for you guys, and we will be back with map 2 action in just a little while. See you soon. Sorry. Hey guys, we're back. Siege team is trying to get this second map started, hopefully sometime soon. I'm back in the Siege lab, the esports lab with my buddy Mike, and we're here to provide you a little bit of entertainment just until map 2 starts up. So I know we were talking a lot through that first map about like just what team was getting the first pick. What do you think the importance of getting the first pick was for the Corsairs? Because most of their round wins and even the rounds that were a lot closer than
Yeah.
should have been were
Right.
rounds where they had gotten that first pick. So
Right, like you got to be careful. Like it's easy to stick your head out. It could be going through a window. They could be coming out the backside of the door. Like so, you got to stay on your
Or
toes.
sit-
And
just laying down prone by those oh crap. What's the front doors? Wow, I'm sorry guys, my brain's fried right now. When Phoenix was laying down playing castle by the front door,
yeah,
he
yeah.
got 2 picks.
Yeah,
2
especially-
picks super
especially hiding
early.
behind
So
the bush there, like in the I don't forget what round it was, but those are the kind of plays you got to see. You got to get it early and shoot them down. And
yeah, it gets your team into a very advantageous position super
Yeah.
early into the round. So
it was nice to see. I think they were attacking in one round, and it seemed like there were 3 of them were ganging up on one guy.
yeah,
So
we saw the overview
better,
of that.
stronger numbers in
Um,
certain situations. And
Yeah, that was the second round that they won because they were pushing in through
Yeah.
Printer.
yeah,
And I believe it was the Vigil that they took out. Rhino got that kill. I remember seeing that. So
Yeah.
as long as they can keep getting themselves those first picks super early into the round, kind of try to disrupt that defense, the attack, whatever side they're on, then I think they'll be in better shape for this next round.
yeah, it seems like they, over the course of those 7 rounds there, they kind of learned from mistakes a little bit, and they got some decent plays out there. But
Yeah, sometimes they were
Uh,
just getting gunned, which
sometimes
sometimes
it's just you're dealing with a
sometimes
really
you just
strong
lose your
team.
ones, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of the best all the time. So
Well, stay tuned. We're gonna have the next round coming up shortly. Best 2 out of 3 here, so Corsairs gotta pull it off pretty good and get
I
tied up.
think we're gonna get into this next one soon. There's gonna be a rehost happening, so let me jump into the game real quick. Whoa, what happened? I believe I'm still on the camera right now, so I just gotta reset something in the game real quick. I gotta join back into the lobby. We'll be getting map 2 started up in just a second. And we're in the custom game lobby. This second map is going to be on Chalet. So we're going to jump into R6 real quick. Hopefully you guys can see that on your end. OBS is being kind of funky right now, so I can't really see it. Oh, I think we can hear. Oh, I think we can hear the players in chat. Hold on. Let me switch back to camera real quick, because just until the game starts up. Just because I don't want the audience hearing anything that's going on in game chat. So once things get started, I'll tab back over and we'll get our commentating started on the game. Whoa. That's why. Wow, what the heck?
Yeah,
All
game
right.
chat can be a dangerous place sometimes.
Yeah, that was wild. Hopefully you guys didn't hear any of that. That was weird. Pop Cup says tin can on mic. 5-minute crash. Goodness. Anyways, let's get into the game. Hopefully you guys can see that. Again, OBS is being weird on our end, so we can't really see what's going on with the stream. Mira and Brava going to be banned out. Trent University very, very adamant that the Corsairs just do not play Brava tonight. That's been their first ban, both their rounds. And Mira, Corsairs very adamant that Trent University does not get to play Mira tonight either. So both the first bans we saw, last attacking half going to get banned. The Ace and the Tubarão not being present for either team in this first half. Interesting bans, ones we didn't see last time. I believe the Corsairs banned out the Thermite last time. And I forget exactly who Trent University banned out. Captain Boy bringing the Capitao this round. Striker back on the Dokkaebi. Phoenix back on the Zofia. Yas Panda has the Thermite available to use, and Rhino back on his Ash. We're going to see a Maestro from Blazin. Smeef back. Actually, I think it was Tying Galaxy who played the Izami last time. Tying Galaxy playing the Sentry this time. And Zamaster with the Cade. Cade being left open on Chalet. Very interesting. Usually you don't see that. That's usually someone who gets banned out fairly early. Defense going to be defending top floor. Office and bedroom. So far, office being very heavily defended. Not much has been done over towards the side of bedroom yet. Interesting. Corsairs, they're going to be spawning over towards that helipad spawn. Still dying over here. Apologies. Phoenix, by the way, going to start breaking in towards the library. Sees the Izami. There's no traps, so he can jump in almost for free. I don't even know if they have a nitro cell on the side of Trent University. I think Rhino used up both of his... Sorry, wrong player. Yeah, he used up both of those Ash charges trying to take out that one Izami barricade. That's really not good. That's some of that soft destruction down and not able to be used for the rest of the round. Phoenix, by the way, he's going to start to push up very close. Starts to try and pull the... Rhino gets a kill onto that Izami very, very early. Captain Boy playing the Flores, someone we did not see a lot of at all last game. Phoenix pushing up, sitting over by those face holes. And try to back away from that Flores charge. Phoenix sees the Wamai, gets him to turn away. For half a second, he's going to get gunned down with a sentry. Rhino finds his refrag. Can they get the revive? They will. Rhino already in towards the piano. Sees the Cade, not able to find the kill. He's going to push up. He's going to push in. He's going to find the kill. All down to Blazin, who's sitting on his Maestro cams. Diffuser going to go down. Yas Panda, he's playing behind the soft wall. And a flawless round from the Corsairs again. Striker with that last kill onto the Maestro.
Coming off strong.
Very, very strong. Wow, that's kind of nuts. First round, flawless round. I don't think I've seen that yet in any of these games. I could be wrong, however. I could absolutely be wrong. But that's the first time I've seen it for the Corsairs anyways. That is very, very strong showing in that first round. Good things for any Corsairs fans watching right now. Huge first round. Defenders are going to go back to that second floor bomb site, excuse me. A bedroom and office. Some Panda just said, bros on toaster Wi-Fi. I can't fully see what he said. That's kind of pixelated on my end. Believe the defense wants to go for a similar setup to what they did last time. Probably going to be bringing more presence inside of that library room. They brought the Legion this round instead of... I forget who they brought last round that they swapped out for the Legion. The Legion... Oh! That's a team kill.
Right off the bat.
That's... The Legion's down. Never mind. He might have gotten 1 to 2 mines out before anything happened. Captain Boy playing over towards library side. Striker and Jas Panda. Jas Panda. Gonna try to start to work in through. Gotta be careful. Doesn't want to take out. Striker doesn't want to take out his teammate. Phoenix. Oh. Smeef is gonna even things back up from the team kill. Gets his second pick of the round after he killed his teammate. Captain Boy's gonna kill one. Expecting the wrong play. Knows that there's another player over towards the stairs. He's gonna use a Claymore. Interesting seeing the Claymore on the Flores. I feel like most of the time I see the flashbangs brought instead, but Rhino, he's gonna take out Pop Puck. That's the Wamai off the board. The 2 anchors left for the side of the Corsairs. That first Wamai is gonna capture that smoke grenade. Yes, Panda. Staring into that Wamai Maestro cam. Gonna use that second smoke. Completely covers him up. Unless they burn that nitro cell. Zamaxer even things back up. Rhino's going to take out Zamaxer, and the plant's going to go down. Maestro not quick enough on the camera. Sees one on his Maestro cam. The Corsairs holding back, not trying to give anything away. Rhino sitting in piano right now. Sees the swing.
Nice.
Sees his gun barrel early, and that's a second round for the Corsairs in a row. I don't know what that is or what to do with it, so we're just going to leave it. Anyways, round 3. Trent University going to be defending Wine Cellar and Snowmobile Garage this time. Bring a very similar setup. Correction, not a very similar setup. They're going to be still going to be bringing the Legion, but they're going to be changing up some of their ops. They're changing out the Maestro. They're going to be changing out the Wamai, and I believe the Azami. They're going to be bringing a Goyo, a Legion. Am I stupid? A Vigil, a Goyo, and a Smoke this time. That's what I meant to say. Attackers know where they are. Corsairs are planning for this. Goodness. Don't get a sore throat, kids. They're killers. Corsairs have obviously planned for the side of Trent University going into the basement because they're bringing the Ram and they're sticking with the Ram. Rhino gonna start to push in this backside. Back garage side, he's gonna drone himself in. Just wants to make sure that there's no one playing over by that hatch. No one's playing this back hallway. I believe everyone's upstairs right now for the side of... Nope. I'm just tweaking. breach going to come in from the side of the Corsairs? Rhino is already in backstairs. Does he know that there's a player in towards his left? Player holding his water. Rhino, does he check his left corner?
Dangerous.
Oh, he hears them. Cannot get the kill. Jazz Panda's going to go down. I didn't even realize that. Sorry, folks. Smeeve, he's going to take out Captain Boy.
Oh,
Phoenix finds himself a kill. Pop Puck kills Striker on the swing. It's all down to Phoenix. Can he get a kill? Can he find anything? He will not. Blazin', I believe that was a triple kill on the round. Can't really tell from the scoreboard. I'm not sure why I checked, but I believe he at least found 2 that round. Not good for the Corsairs. They had read it. They knew what site they were going to be defending. They knew how to execute, and then things just did not go their way. Missed drone on that entry from Rhino. Leads to him going down. I think Jazz Panda just tried to take a gunfight and lost. Thermite and the Goyo both going to get banned out. One of Jazz's favorite ops for right now going to get taken out. I forget who was playing the Goyo this past round.
Jazz Panda swapping in the Montang. You've seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was helpful. If I'm
That's very
correct.
true.
So he's got the alternatives just in case.
Looks like Trent's going to go bar gaming for this time. For this defense. Not one you see very frequently. Mostly because over by that bar site, let me see if I can twist my camera around to go show you guys. I don't think I can. Unfortunately. Wait. Almost. Do I have my cursor? No, I don't. No, wait. Over here. Right where my cursor is right now, if you can see that, there's a window right there that leads directly into the bomb site. So, there we go. I get kind of a free camera right now, so you can kind of see a little bit what I was talking about. That second window that's on the first floor, that's by that letter A, that leads right into that bomb site, so you really don't see it that often. Corsairs, they're going to try to want to take advantage of that as soon as possible. They're going to start pushing in from Lakeside spawn. They're going to want to take up top control as soon as possible. They're going to get off the ram. Interesting pick. But Phoenix, by the way, going to go back onto one of his shield ops. Yeah, it's going to switch. He's going to take out Tying Galaxy immediately. Now, bet they wish they banned out the smoke. Finds a shield op. It's a Warden. Can he get the kill? Yes, he will. That's a double onto Phoenix. Double onto Phoenix. Phoenix with the double is what I meant to say. Rhino, he's going to find himself a kill. Phoenix will not ace this round, but he is very close inside that bomb site. He's going to smoke himself in. He's going to start to get... He is in there. Jazz is going to start to throw this diffuser down. Rhino is going to get himself a double kill. And it's a 1v4 favoring the Corsairs. I believe the Doc is inside the bomb site. No, he is not. He is outside. Does he know where any of the Corsairs are? Phoenix
Just
playing against a blind man. Oh, the perfect flashbang right up in his grill. And just
flawless.
takes him out. No mercy from the Corsairs.
Not giving up. Not giving up this map here.
Not at all.
Especially after the last one, they don't want to give it up. They keep on pushing.
And as much as you were talking about them being slow and methodical in the first map, that was very, very shock and awe.
Yeah.
As soon as Phoenix got that first kill, he was inside the building immediately.
Yeah, so it depends on the situation. You gotta be slow, gotta be fast. Seems like they're able to adapt a lot better this round and regroup.
Yeah. I'll second that. Those first 2 picks came through very, very fast. All from Phoenix playing on that shield, which he's found a lot of success with so far. I don't want to cast or curse him, though, but now that I've brought it up, he might actually happen. Trent University going to go back to the second floor bomb site because I believe they don't have access to that but basement garage and wine cellar just yet, so they got to go play that second floor. Probably not ideal for them since they've lost it twice, both times they've played it. But they're going to be switching up their operators a little bit. They're bringing a Frost this time. They're still bringing the Cade. Corsairs have been able to deal with a few times already. They're bringing the Smoke again. They're bringing the Azami again. They're bringing the Valkyrie, which I don't believe we've seen so far. And Corsairs bring mostly the same setup that we've seen a few times already. Captain Boy's just going to shoot out that library barricade immediately. Phoenix, by the way, going to do the same thing. He sees the Frost mat, knows that there's no Frost mat underneath Captain's window. Corsairs may just be able to get into the library for free. There's not much pressure being applied to library from the side of Trent at all. Panda's going to take out Striker's drone accidentally with a grenade. Just trying to blow up that doorway into... Just trying to blow up the doorway into office. Does not work. Captain Boy. A double kill. Blazin finds 4.
Damn.
Wow. What a fast round. All from Blazin on the wrap. That was... What a round. That went by so fast. Trent University almost evening this thing back up. Still down around to the Corsairs. With a very, very quick answer to that previous round win. We were saying about shock and awe earlier.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah, sometimes a slow and patient play just works out in the end. That was ungodly fast. That was crazy.
You get caught off guard, just goes
Yeah,
down.
completely. Defense is going to have access to their basement bomb site once again. As we go to round 6. Last round of this half. The Corsairs can get a round win here. They're going 4-2 onto the defense, which means they only have to win 3 defensive rounds. On a so far attacker-sided chalet, which is not usual. From experience, I feel like this map usually favors the defense a little bit, but not by much. It's usually fairly even. But this game's been kind of all over the place.
Pretty back and forth. We don't know how it'll turn out here.
Yeah. I agree. Rhino might try to go for the same play. Knows to drone out the same spot that he died from last time. Knows that there's a player on the hatch. Gonna try to put some pressure over towards Trophy. Just try to see if there's anyone. He hears one nearby, kind of close to that. Those basement stairs, those back stairs. Runs his drone into electrified barbed wire and gets it destroyed. Has his other drone set up. He sees one. Blaze, and he's going to find himself a kill. He finds himself 2 kills. The Corsairs haven't even gotten in the bomb site just yet. Rhino, he's going to find himself 1. Putting some pressure over towards the back of sight. Panda trying to find himself a way in. Rhino, he's going to get a kill on Zachmaster. Captain. Rhino, he's going to finish the round off. That's a 4-2 half favoring the Corsairs. Rhino, I believe, with a 4-piece? Maybe? Anyways, a very strong round from the Corsairs. Started to get a little shaky in the middle. But Rhino just picking up frags like it's nothing. Again, like I was talking about earlier, he just found a blind spot and he exploited it as soon as he was able to find his way in. Ace is going to be gone for the attack, and Mira going to be gone from the defense. I don't believe that we're going to see Mira at all tonight. That's how strong she is. Our next set of bans coming in. K is going to be banned out. So defense will have to bring a blitz or a mute if they want to keep those hard breaches off the wall. And the blitz will not be available for the attack either. Corsairs don't want to experience what they did to Trent University. At least Phoenix doesn't. Phoenix going to be bringing the Castle. Panda's going to be bringing the Bandit. Rhino on the Valkyrie. Might be the first time that we've seen him play this series. Captain back on his Malusi and Striker on his good old Mute. Like I was saying literally seconds ago, Corsairs going to be bringing both denial operators this time instead of just one or the other. And the Corsairs, they're going to elect to defend the basement bomb site first this time. Everyone's reinforcing right now. Literally everyone's reinforcing right now. Panda's upstairs, reinforcing that connector hatch. He's going out drone hunting right now. Probably got out of the drone hole. Rhino is going to be playing upstairs inside a library. Panda blowing up that smoke canister, or that fire extinguisher. That makeshift smoke grenade is going to be down and out for either side to be able to use. Unavailable for other side. Captain on the Malusi still has one in his pocket. See where he likes to put it. Striker looks to be the only man playing inside of Wine Cellar. Phoenix, by the way, playing all the way inside Garage. Going to be castling that off and trying to get back inside. Bomb site, he will. Panda sitting on some of those Valkyrie cameras. Rhino knows that wall will get exploded from that thermite. Panda, he's going to get out with his life just barely. Is there anyone watching the breach trying to help him out? I don't believe so. Corsairs just want to let Trent come to them. Rhino rotating over towards that main door. He's going to take this gunfight. Puts a bunch of bullets into that fuse. Gets him tagged up very, very low. Smeef going to use his Finka gadget and bring him back up to full HP. I believe that's the fuse going to start to rotate around. He will. Rhino still playing up top. Knows that there's a player up top with him. Captain Boy's going to go down, but
Fuse, 1 HP. Does he look to take the gunfight again? He will, and he will go down. Rhino, he's going to find himself his first kill in the round. I believe Phoenix got himself one just a second ago. Got a Captain Boy's refrag. They know that there's one player. They know it's a thermite. Phoenix sees him on. Smeef's going to kill Jazz Panda with a frag grenade. Rhino tagged once on those blue stairs. Gonna try to fall off, make sure no one's gonna come up around from the top. Phoenix, by the way, he's gonna take out Blazin. That's that thermite down. Maybe even the diffuser down as well. Could be. Do the Corsairs know that they're in connector? Phoenix, by the way, he's gonna take out that zero. Smeef has no Finka gadgets available to use, and Phoenix going to find the last two. Might be a 3K on the round. Good shots from the castle to close out that round. 5-2 for the Corsairs.
Corsairs in great shape. 2 to go.
2 more rounds and they close this entire thing out. Not entire thing out.
Right.
Apologies. This round out. This game. Map out. I'm fumbling all over the place right now. Very strong round from the Corsairs from the get-go. An even trade comes in very early. Rhino gets a pick onto the Fuse fairly early. Finds another pick soon after. And then Phoenix finds those last two to completely close the round out. And clinical stuff from the Corsairs. Bringing them Lucy, the Mute, the Valkyrie again. Phoenix, by the way, going to be playing the Caveira this time. Interesting. Panda's going to be on the smoke this round. Interesting strat from the Corsairs. Let's see what Phoenix elects to do with this. He's already in the basement. Might be shooting drones. Leave? Did someone leave? I heard the sound effect that someone left the lobby.
That's 5-5.
That's weird. Maybe someone just left a squad on accident? Maybe it was just a bug? That's weird. That's odd. The Corsairs are going to be defending that top 4 bomb site. Side of Trent, all spawning over by helipad. All 5 operators. They're going to try to get in through this library and into the windows on the library side and probably bathroom side, looking through piano as well. Phoenix is still sitting in the basement. He's already taken a little bit of damage. I don't know what happened there. Maybe he just blew up a gas pipe and it bit him a little bit. Oh. Rhino takes his first gunfight. Blazin' gonna kill Striker very, very quickly. Rhino sees the thermite, gets the knock, gets the kill. He's going to try to get out, and he will. Knows that he's getting hunted by the Deimos. Smeef's going to take out Rhino. Phoenix, by the way, finds Zach Master on the wrap. Phoenix, by the way, he's going to get a double kill. They know it's just the Ash left available. That's the diffuser down 2. A very advantageous spot for the Corsairs. Will the Ash look to get in through that window? They will.
Nice.
And Phoenix finds them and takes them out. Rhino gets kill credit for that knock. Map point for the Corsairs.
Phenomenal.
The Cav strat works beautifully. I think that was 2 to 3 picks. Yeah, because Rhino started off last round with 13 kills, and then he got 2 that round. He got that 1 kill onto the thermite and the knock that got turned into a confirmed kill off the Deimos, which means the Phoenix got all 3 of the other kills. That was a very, very strong round. Very similar to the last one we saw. Even trade goes nobody's way. One down on either side, and then the kills just flood through from the Corsairs. The Corsairs will go to bar in games. Again, what I was saying last time. Actually, I can get inside. I'm in the inside the bomb site, so we can show you exactly what I was talking about right now. Next to that letter A that we're seeing with a 26 underneath it, there is a castle barricade on a window that leads directly outside. So when I was saying earlier that most teams won't pick this bomb site because of that window right there, both teams have elected to pick this bomb site over the bomb site that I'm looking at right now. The room with the table and the room that looks like it has the island in it. It's kitchen and dining, which, as you can see, has no windows looking into it. All of them are boarded up. So, feels like a switch up of what teams feel comfortable on is happening right now. Rhino back on the Izami. He's going to be playing into that library area. Trying to deny as much up-top control as possible before the round starts. Trent University already starting to get in this upstairs area. Rhino playing back a little bit. He's going to get pinched out of here very, very quickly. Rhino almost takes out one. He needs to drop off fast. He gets in. He finds the Grim. Not able to find anything else after that. Phoenix. He's going to find the kill. Trent University dropping the diffuser. Phoenix knows to play it smart. He's going to fall off that angle really quickly. Things will even up 3-3. Striker, Captain, and Phoenix. Against Smeef, Galaxy, and Zemaxter. The attack still working through this upstairs area, trying to clear out, make sure that they didn't miss anything. Corsairs playing back very safe. Captain Boy playing the most exposed right now, sitting inside of fireplace. Smeef looking down to that bomb site. Gonna start flashing in. Here comes the drop. Phoenix. Does he find the man? Smeef. No, Smeef is in the bomb site. Does not find him. Knows that he's over in that corner. Captain knows he's there. Phoenix comes up with the kill. Captain in the gunfight with the man who's on the hatch. Looking for him to go over by the stairs. Gonna wait until he hears the sound of him dropping. Hears him above him. Captain looks the wrong way and gets the kill. Looks back to find him, and the Corsairs are gonna close things out. Here's the drop. Gets the final frag, and we are all tied up in the series. 7-2. Very strong wins for both teams on both maps.
Anybody's game.
Mm-hmm. And we have one more map for you guys tonight. Rhino and Phoenix putting in work. Leading the Corsairs to another map victory. I believe this is the first one that I've spectated so far. Both of the games that I've spectated and I've casted so far, the Corsairs have lost both maps that they played. So this is a first for me streaming these games. And I'm very glad that it's a first. Well, not really. I would have liked to have won every single map that I cast. You know what? I think I was the one that ended up getting removed from the game. That's probably what happened. All good. I'll get the invite back in just a second, and we will get back into this next map, hopefully fairly soon. But for right now, we're going to take a break for maybe a minute or two, and then we're going to be back with some more Siege action for you guys in just a little bit.
Yep, Corsairs, Trent, both teams looking pretty good.
Mhm.
And we'll have to see what happens, and we got a lot more work to do. But
You're out of frame, Mike.
oh yeah, let me get in there.
Yeah, slide that mic over a little bit closer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Corsairs
Mike
like
with
a
the mic.
Mike and the mic. Yeah, Corsairs like a
We
lot
have
more
jokes
work
here
to
at
do.
Corsair Sports.
Yeah, we have fun.
We have fun here. We have fun here, guys.
Yeah.
Good place to work.
So they got a lot more work to do, but I think there's a lot of potential. They proved it in the second round, and
Mhm.
there should be no problem for them. But you never know. The Trent University looking pretty strong. So
Yeah, Trent University looked really strong on that first map with the Corsairs. They brought it back in the second one with a vengeance. So I believe 7-3 and 7-2 are the map counts. First being in favor of Trent University, second being in favor of the Corsairs. So we will get this third map started for you guys in just a little bit. I need to get added back to the lobby because I think I disconnected, but we will be back with some siege action hopefully sometime soon. See you guys in a little bit.
peace.
All right, guys, we're back with map 3. It's going to be Clubhouse, and the game has already started. Break lasted a little bit longer than I would have liked, but we're going to be back with the game for you guys in just a second. Whoa, what happened? There we go. I just realized that I might have been streaming without game audio for you guys. I apologize. Corsairs, they're going to be in the attacking half this time. Nothing's happened just yet. We're a minute into the round. Rhino smacking the window open into construction. Corsairs highlighted in blue. Phoenix going to be taking some shots. Leave through that's not the con wall into logistics, but that's from the wall from bedroom into no one close to the wall. Having to just vault through. That logistics wall is completely unreinforced. Hole gets shot through it. Captain Boy, he's going to find the first frag for the Corsairs on the Twitch. He's already in the bomb site. Sees the frost. Can he find the second? He will not. Guns him down. Rhino is going to be knocked behind him. Is taken out as well. Corsairs, no one's looking over towards that logistics wall. Castle's downstairs. Blazin'. He's going to take out Jazz Panda, who was playing in... He was playing outside, actually. This defense, very, very sporadic. Very, very spread out. Striker inside construction right now. He's going to send in a second flashbang. He knows where the frost is. Gets the knock. Tries to go for the confirm. Now he looks through. Does he know that there's a player flanking? Here's the Nitro cell. Nitro goes off. Phoenix going to start to... Knows that there's a player inside of... I believe that's Cash. Phoenix going to have to get this bomb down and fast. Puck. He's going to go down. Blazin'. Does he have the Nitro cell? He will not. He's looking for Phoenix. Will Phoenix get the wall bang? Oh my goodness, Blazin' takes out Phoenix. How did he even hit that shot? Finally gets in. He's going to save the bomb. He was on almost 1 HP. Tough round loss with the Corsairs. That's deflating. Could have delayed for a few more seconds. Wanted to push the initiative. Just didn't peek back into the bombs. Just didn't pull back into the bomb site fast enough, and Phoenix will go down. Round 1 over and done for the Corsairs as they will drop it to Trent University. An unfortunate round loss.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Corsairs going to be defending CCTV cache for the second defense. Not the Corsairs, I'm sorry. Trent University is going to be defending CCTV cache after that first round win. The Corsairs going to be changing up their strategy a little bit. They don't have the blitz to play with. That's why we're seeing Phoenix on the Zofia now playing on that Cali. Panda's drone parkouring, trying to get all the way up to the CCTV wall. He will. Captain Boy on the gridlock this time. My overlay's disappearing as we're loading it. And now we get the action phase. Corsairs spread out on their attack.
Striker and Captain Boy going to be playing over towards the strip side. Pop Puck already playing inside of stock right now. Unfortunate. That Cade Claw is going to go up in half a second, and it will destroy the... And Rhino, he's going to get a double kill. Wow, I missed that first kill. He takes out both players playing over by that wall. Rhino and Captain Boy playing over towards that CCTV window and con window. Takes a few shots, but ultimately bags 2 kills. Captain Boy already setting down 2 track singers. Rhino's going to go down to Pop Puck, who's currently playing inside of Cash. Captain Boy kills Smeef on the dock. That's an important pick. Umai going to put a few shots into Captain Boy. Ass Panda's going to start to try and put this diffuser down. He's sitting right next to the bomb chassis. Phoenix, by the way, he's going to take out Pop Puck. Knows that Ass Panda knows that the mute's over by red. He's going to take him out. The Corsairs going to even things up in the round count 1-1. Big time kills. No ban phase this round, but an important round for the Corsairs to win on their attacking half. A very strong victory. As we saw Rhino getting those first 2 picks on the entry on that Ash. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Ash banned out next round. Very similar operator lineup, almost the exact same. I think it is the exact same. Phoenix back on the Cali, Rhino on the Ash, Captain on the Gridlock, Panda's on the Thermite, Striker is going to be back on the Dokkaebi. Trent University going to be going back to CCTV Cash. Not going to try to go to the basement this time. Interesting. Is it Max to bring the Warden this time? I don't believe we saw him last round. No more Doc this round. No more Wamai this round. Pop Puck going to be playing the Castle this round instead. Galaxy on the Malusi. Smeef on the Mute. This is a very, very anchor-heavy setup right now. Corsairs. I believe this is going to be a split attack again. Phoenix and Panda going to be jumping up over by that wall. Striker following them up. That secret door is going to be shot open. Striker doesn't drone out red stairs first. He will go down and he will drone blue out. Doesn't see the player playing on red. Thermite going to work his way upstairs. There's actually... I don't think that there is any way to deny this plant going down unless the Cade Claw goes off. It does not. It goes off late or it doesn't hit the right wall. Striker's going to find the first kill on the Zamaxter. Don't know where he was playing, but... I believe that was a player on the red stairs. That's that Warden down. Rhino gets tagged a few times by that Cade. Cade starting to work his way in. Rhino knows he's close. Sees the player. Takes him out. Sorry, that was really loud. Got excited. Blazing going to go down on the Cade. Striker wants to push up those red stairs. They know that everyone else is playing inside of Psych. Pop Puck, he's going to kill Striker on those red stairs. Maybe if he had pushed up a second earlier, he would have been in a better position. Captain Boy, he's in the bomb site. Pop Puck going to go down. Can he find the second one? Captain Boy doesn't find the player in towards construction. It's all on the Smeef. Can Rhino catch him on the wrap? Knows that there's a player in construction. Tags him. Rhino needs to back off of that angle. Doesn't want that pipe to explode and kill him in the process. He finds the pick onto the mute. And secures another round for the Corsairs. The Ash will not get banned this round. Interesting. Rhino's going to like to take the Ram instead. Still the same gun. Still has the R4C on that op. The Cade going to get banned out. The main breach denial is going to be out for the side of Trent University. Yas Panda is going to be bringing the Fuse this time. Captain Boy is going to be bringing the Gridlock again. He's brought her all 3 round striker, bringing the Dokubi for the 3rd round in a row. And Phoenix is going to be bringing the Ace instead this round. So I believe we have... Nope, we still only have 1 hard breach. Blazing on the Valkyrie. Zamaxter on the smoke. Pop on the Pop Puck. Popuk. Popup. That's a confusing name. That's hard to say. Popup. Gonna be playing the Fenrir this round. Trying Galaxy. Gonna be playing Castle and Smeef on the mute like we saw last round. Last round we saw on this bomb site, we saw the Corsairs narrowly lose it. The round gets picked up by Trent University off of a 1v1 victory. God, I don't know what I'm saying right now. Okay, anyways, into the round we go. Corsairs looking to get in through this cash wall. They're going to start to drone out over by garage side. They can see that there is a player in towards garage. Rhino wanting to act on this info fast. Doesn't see the player pushing in. Captain Boy's going to take out Blazing on the Valkyrie. That Valk is going to go down very early. As long as she had all her cameras up, she will have impact on the round still, because that's info that's very important to the defenders for them still being able to use. But that's another gun off the board for the side of Trent. Not a position they want to be in right now. However, it's one they're going to have to face. Rhino already inside of cash right now. Yes, Pandas. Throws down a fuse cluster charge, and he's going to kill. Who was that? That was Zamaxter. I believe that kill was in towards logistics hatch. Yes, he's going to open up both those walls and jacuzzi wall. Phoenix, by the way, he's taking a few bullets already, but he's going to find one onto Pop Puck. Captain Boy, he's going to find himself a double kill in the round. He's down and into logistics, and it's a 5v1. Panda already putting the diffuser down. Smeef, he's going to find a kill onto Phoenix, by the way, through one of the windows. They know he's in gym. Captain Boy, he's going to find a triple kill on the round. Another strong victory for the Corsairs. Just does not miss a shot. And that's going to be a timeout called by Trent University. They're going to try to get themselves reset, try to get themselves back into this game. But their defensive half is not looking very promising right now. As we sit here looking at the scoreboard, all 3 bans have come in for this half. Nothing can be changed. No more operators can be banned out for the side of Trent or UMass Dartmouth right now. So there's nothing that can be changed on that front. They just have to try to change up their strategy just a little bit. Not change up their strategy just a little bit. But the Corsairs, their guns have been firing some heat tonight, which, I mean, I know that's how guns work, but their guns have been hot right now for the past map. And for the first few rounds of this one, even the one round that they lost, they had 4 bodies down and just couldn't find the last one. But Corsairs have been shooting straight so far. They look like the better team for right now.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And let's see if that persists through the rest of their attacking half. Striker and Captain going to be spawning over toward Dockside. Phoenix and Rhino spawning over towards Warehouse. And I don't know where Jazz Panda spawned over by. But he's going to be on the Cali this round. Trent University has not gone to the basement bomb site yet. That's concerning. Most teams will try the basement bomb site at least once in a game. Rhino setting himself up inside of Garage. Striker gets his drone into construction. Just gonna try to scout out, see what he can see real quick before he gets his drone shot out. Don't know where Phoenix, by the way, his drone is right now. But Corsairs, they're going to get into this CCTV breach almost for free. There's an enemy outdoors. Blazing, he's going to take out Jazz Panda immediately. Wow. Almost a spawn peek, I think. Yeah. He peeked him straight through stock. Corsairs, they're going to be playing with a player down. Not going to have the fuse this time like they had last round, which allowed them to get that second pick, I believe. Phoenix, by the way. Playing inside of cash right now. Sees the Legion mine, shoots it out immediately. Blazing gets taken out by... No, Blazing takes out Striker. What am I saying? They know that there's a player nearby. Knows that there could be one inside of logistics. That wall has not been reinforced. Phoenix doesn't want to try to break that barbed wire just yet. Captain Boy, he's going to open up that hatch. Rhino wants to get inside, get in towards. Phoenix, by the way, he's going to find the first pick for the Corsairs. That is going to be the Doc going down. Captain Boy, he's going to get killed by Smeef. 3 Kawan hives are going to be sent out from the Corsairs. No, they know that there's no one in the bomb site. Phoenix, by the way, going to finish off the Valkyrie. Rhino puts a good few shots into him as well. Cannot find the third pick onto Smeef. Phoenix, by the way, inside. Rhinos, he's going to find a kill with the Claymore. But Smeef, he's going to finish it out for the side of Trent University. Their second round win on Gym Bedroom tonight. They have not found success on any other maps. Let's see where they elect to defend. Now they elect to defend Church and Arsenal. That basement bomb site. One of the hardest to attack in the game. There's not a lot of soft floors to open up over half of the basement. It's a lot of concrete. It's a lot of materials that you can't just shoot open with a shotgun like what Buck has, or just chew up with Ram's gadgets, or sledge open, or blow up with breach charges so you can see below. That's what I meant to say. Now that sounds weird. Anyways, moving on. It's a very, very difficult bomb site to attack. Let's see what the Corsairs can do. Jazz Panda is going to be bringing the Maverick this time. Looks like he's going to be switching on to Grim.
very prominent, very popular attacker so far. Smeef on the Ella this round. I didn't point that out when I was seeing them pick their operators. Ella's not used very often. Mostly because their gun has a lot of recoil if you can't control it right. Let's see what Smeef is able to do. Corsairs, they're going to be switching their operators. Rhino's going to be bringing the Hibana. Phoenix, by the way, bringing the Ram. Striker sticking the Dokkaebi, and Captain Boy sticking the Gridlock. I think those two have played the same operators every single round this attacking half. Let's see what the Corsairs are able to do. Another split attack. We have two spawning over towards warehouse side. They're probably going to look to enter in over towards secret and stock area. Smeef playing over by that kitchen area. Gas Panda's going to have to try to be careful. They know there's a player over by those main stairs. Smeef staying upstairs. I believe Rhino is inside of stock right now. Panda, he's going to be looking to get himself inside the building. Striker in with Rhino. Phoenix, by the way, hitting a Gersmot, one of the Ella's mines. Gas Panda shooting a Grim in towards that main stairs area. Corsair is going to try to get into this kitchen area, try to open up that hatch as soon as possible. Rhino working himself in through bar, doesn't find the player. Playing inside a bathroom. They know he's there now, however. Going to try to see if they can push him out. Not going to hit him with a Grim just yet. The bees are going to start to work their way in. If he tries to push out, they're going to get him. There's a lot of that hard breach down, though, for the Corsairs. It's not something they wanted to have happen early. Striker. There's one call left. Phoenix looking to take the gunfight. Gonna flash himself. And Blazin opens up the wall next to him. 3v5 for the Corsairs. Captain Boy gonna try to work back upstairs. Striker using his second and last Dokkaebi call. Gonna try to find out this last player that's playing over. God, I don't know. I believe everyone's. That's, I believe, the last Kawan Hive. Second to last. That's the last Kawan Hive being sent out. Corsairs know that there's one. Gas Panda, he's going to get in the bomb site. Takes the gunfight with a Doc. He's going to win it. And he's going to throw this diffuser down. Striker, he's going to get a kill. Will he get this diffuser down? Captain Boy. He's playing inside on the other side of Arsenal right now. That fire preventing. Does he see the Ella's legs? He does not. Smeef gets away with his life. Striker. Looking in towards church right now. Jazz Panda, he's playing all the way back inside of dirt right now. Striker needs to be careful. He gets taken out by Smeef. Smeef's going to go down. Jazz Panda needs to fall back. Captain Boy dies to a gridlock tracks. It takes 7 seconds to defuse the bomb. And Zemaxter's not going to have enough time. The Corsairs, they will win their 4th attacking round on Clubhouse. Panda's going to clutch it out. A very ballsy play to jump down that hatch 3v4. The play that needed to be made at that time. Finds the frag, finds his entry, and then finds 2 more after the fact. Huge play. What a win. Corsair is going to ban out the Ace. Trent University going to ban out the Mira. So, I don't believe we will see Mira at all tonight. 3rd map played. 3rd map she's been banned. Ace going to be banned out for the Corsairs. Not going to be able to use a very, very powerful hard breacher. Not something you want to see. Cade going to be banned out from the Corsairs. And the Blitz going to be banned out for Trent University. Striker back on his mute. Captain on his Malusi. Panda's on the Bandit. Rhino going to be playing the Solus this round as they go to defend Gym and Bedroom. An interesting operator pick.
Probably going to try to play from down below, see where the diffuser is going to get thrown down. If Trent decides to go for a plant early and he's still on the board, he'll be able to see it through the floor. Part of Solus's gadget is that they get to see all electronic attacker gadgets within a given radius. They also have impact grenades, which we just saw, so that helps open up soft walls and soft floors. Not soft floors. Soft walls and wooden floors, breakable floors. Helps open up those a lot easier. Rhino's going to reinforce that garage wall. Captain gonna throw a Malusi down over by logistics hatch. Has 2 more in his back pocket that he needs to throw down hopefully sometime soon. Yes, Panda's gonna break open that pipe so that nothing can destroy, or so that pipe won't end up killing him or destroying any of his bandit batteries later on in the round. Phoenix, by the way, he's gonna be ratting over towards that garage wall. An explosion's going to happen. That logistics hatch is going to get blown up very early. Phoenix, by the way, working his way back into the bomb site. Striker looking over towards the, I believe that's the construction wall. I believe that breach is going to go out. Trent University, they're going to start pushing in through that wall very quickly. Jacuzzi wall. Thermite is in. There's Panda. Oh, yes, Panda had his nitro in a different spot. Already had it pre-placed. Not going to be able to get any usage out of it. A Kawan Hive is going to get put right on him. They know exactly where he is. Panda is just living inside of those bees right now. Not a good spot. Not much else has been done in the round. Striker's going to go down. Leave there. That thermite is inside the bomb site. Captain knows he's there. Cannot find the kill. Blazin' going to take him out. Panda. Zamaxter takes out Phoenix, by the way. While he's prone, is taken out. Rhino finds 1 pick, but he cannot find anything else. A very convincing attacking win from the side of Trent. They're not done just yet. Maybe we're just looking at a very attacker-sided clubhouse right now. I'm not sure, but I saw very early that jacuzzi wall was gone within, I want to say, almost 30 seconds into the action phase. So it must have been Thatchered out, or I believe it was Jazz Panda on the bandit. Just did not bandit trick it right. Unfortunate for the Corsairs. They're going to change up the bomb site that they're attacking. They're going to be defending this CCTV cache bomb site. Striker's back on his mute. Captain playing the Malusi again. Panda's going to be on the Fenrir this time. Phoenix going to be swapping over to the Bandit. Going to try to Bandit trick that wall for as long as he can. Rhino is going to be back on the Izami inside of Garage. Quiet in this round so far. Shield being brought for the first time by Trent University. Trying Galaxy, getting Malusied and Fenrir'd at the same time. Trying to get in that garage door, trying to start to push his way in. Smeef, he's going to take a little bit of damage as well. The Nitro is going to go through. Not going to catch anything. Captain Boy needs to be very careful with how he plays this. He's got a Monty sitting right in front of him. Rhino's going to take out 2 on that garage wall. And Monty's going to start to back off as well. I believe that breach will get opened up, but it's a 5v3 in favor of the Corsairs. I believe both Nitro cells may have been used. Nope. Striker still has his in his back pocket. Rhino lost usage of both of those impact nades. Needs to be careful of that breach. Rhino wants to get active over towards the Monty. Try to shoot them behind their shield. Monty able to delay a lot of time. Both the Maxter and Blazeman still sitting out on those repels. Want to try and force the initiative. Corsairs still with all 5 players up. Rhino with a pre-fire. Thatcher's 1 HP. Excuse me. That Monty trapped inside. Captain Boy is going to start to rotate. Back. Rhino. Monty exposed himself for half a second. He's all kinds of tagged up. One v 2. The Monty's going to get shot out. And Phoenix, by the way, going to take out, I believe that was Zamaxter on the Thermite? No, the Thatcher. He was 1 bullet. He was done. Flawless round for the Corsairs. 5v3. Not 5v3. 5-2-3. 2 rounds away from closing this whole thing out. They go back to that gym and bedroom bomb site. The first bomb site that they lost. The first bomb site that they played on this defending half, they lost, unfortunately.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Skins we have are legal, promise. You know, most of the time in these games, you wouldn't have to just say that and then have the other team like trust you. So that makes me a little suspicious. Being completely honest right now. I don't trust that whatsoever. Rhino needs to be careful where he's shooting that deagle. Doesn't want to shoot out the mute jammer. Just gonna open up that rotate a little bit more. Phoenix, by the way, sitting, waiting over towards rafter side. Here's that reinforcement getting opened up. They're gonna wait until someone tries to hop in. Puts a bunch of bullets over towards that window. Someone's gonna drop off. Gonna start to open up that barricade. And then they're gonna start to try and push him out. There's drone there, Striker. Playing the mute. The Hibana. Gonna start to push up those stairs. Can he find one? He does. He finds his own trade. Trent will drop the diffuser. Captain or Panda making sure that there's no one. Or Rhino with a pre-fire of the year. Sorry, pre-fire of the year. He was just a year-long pre-fire. He's going to take out his second one. First on the red stairs with that very long pre-fire that I was just talking about. Rhino finds a third. All in that red stairs hallway. Trying Galaxy not happy about that one. Owen 9 in the chat right now says that he's useless. I don't want to agree with the man, but he said it, not me. Sorry, all love. No hate, all love. It's just collegiate siege. There's no money on the line right now. No hate. I'm sure Trent University's players are all great guys. But Galaxy dropping a donut right now. Not what you want to be seeing this late into a game. Match series point 6-3 down. The most rounds that we've seen a losing team win this series is 3 rounds, and that was the Corsairs on the first map of Bank. Trent University is tying that right now. If they win this round, they'll automatically be doing better than that, but they will still be on match point. The Corsairs, they get this round win, they close out the series, and they get another series win on the season, which I think they already have one of already. And they will go to one of the toughest bomb sites to attack in the game. The Church and Arsenal bomb site, clubhouse basement. Notorious for how difficult it is to attack. For any good attack. Against any solid defending team. Just like relatively good defending team is going to give any attacking team, no matter how good, trouble on this site. Rhino, he's going to grab the hatch. He's going to take out the drone. He's going to grab that blue hatch as well. Looks like this is a strip push. Everyone just rushing in for Trent University. One player rolling over by themselves is going to be that Ram over by Kitchen. I believe Corsair Esports is... Everyone's hunkering down. Rhino, he's going to find himself the first pick. He finds a second. Can he find a third? He will not. I believe Phoenix is upstairs with him as well. I could be wrong. He may have fallen off back to the bomb site. Yes, he will be. But Rhino finds 2 very important kills. That's the Hibana down. Those hatches will largely stay unopened unless the attacking side has any kind of can openers, which I call the smaller hard breaching devices that normal operators can use. Secondary gadget can openers. Striker looking in. No, can hear both players in through hallway. They know he's there. Zamaxter, he's going to kill the Ash. Smeef goes down. They know this is a player in Moto. Zero's going to find himself 1 kill, so he gets his own trade. Zamaxter, he's going to kill Jazz Panda. It's a 2v2. Captain Boy, he's going to find the 0. 1 more kill, and the Corsairs will find themselves. Phoenix needs to be careful. Peeking this with a deagle. What is he doing? Don't throw this game, Phoenix. I believe in you. You're not Rhino. Pull out the MPX. Oh, goodness gracious. What is he doing? The Ram's going to flash in. Can Captain find himself the last kill? He's got to reload. Knows he wants to push in through Moto door. Full mag. He moves. Waiting for the Ram to push in. He's on 1 HP. Here's the Ram going over towards the rotate. Back over towards the doorway. Can't drone in because of the mute. Has to push in. Sees the man. And he finds the kill! Captain Boy's going to close things out for the Corsairs. And that will be that. The Corsairs, they're going to win the first streamed game of the season. They already have one win on the season already, but so this is technically their second win, but this is the first game on live stream that the Corsairs have brought home the W on. Trying Galaxy the best player. I don't know if we have a Corsairs victory screen at all. Can I see that? Is that possible? I don't believe we do. Nope, that's Platoon. But the Corsairs win. The Corsairs get the victory here in the esports lab at UMass Dartmouth. I mean, we didn't really go anywhere from the last stream, so we're still here. Trying to fix my camera right now. There we go. Looks a little better. Not by much, but it's a little better. More centered now. Yeah, that was a great showing from the Corsairs tonight. They were strong on both of their map victories, and even on some of the rounds that they just couldn't pull away with on Bank, they were very strong on them. It was a few 1v1 clutches just didn't go their way, but for the most part, very strong showing from the Corsairs tonight. Got a little scared with that first map being dropped with so little rounds being won. Only 7-3, but still, it's better than a 7-0. And the Corsairs will ultimately get the victory in this map, in this series. And if you're a Corsair fan like myself, you got to be happy about that one. Man, what a game. That was incredible. That was some good stuff. I will see if I can get any of the players out here to do like quick post-game interview. We'll see if any of them are down to do that. I'll try to see if I can get Rhino, Striker, Panda, any of them in here, ask them a few questions. But yeah, we'll see you guys in just a second. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching the whole stream. This has been awesome. I've had so much fun casting this. Thank you so much to my buddy Mike for coming by and helping me cast. As you can see, the chair next to me right now is empty. We miss you, Mike, and hopefully you can come back next week for a few maps. But yeah, we will be back in just a second, and I will close out the stream. Hopefully we can get Rhino, Phoenix, one of them in here to do a post-game interview. But yeah, I'll be back in just a second.
All right, ladies and gents, we are back. And special guest, Striker, my boy Ben from the Siege team, is here to do a little bit of an interview with you guys tonight. So, Ben, how does that first streamed win of the season feel, man?
Really good, finally. Really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. For those of you that were here 2 weeks ago, we saw the Corsairs push it to overtime twice, but not be able to pull away with either map win. And then the week after that, this past week, we saw them get clapped on both maps, unfortunately. So it feels really good from the caster's perspective as a fan of the team to finally get this win. So
Yeah, that overtime match was rough. We worked really
It's
hard
okay.
on that one. Yeah, it took a while, but
yeah, I've seen you guys practicing week in and week out, just trying to get your maps better, get your just map pool overall better. How did you guys feel, like map selection wise, going into the series?
pretty good. We noticed about after the first match that they were not very good on defense, like at all. Their site setups are very odd.
I know.
On attack, they're kind of just really rambunctious. They're very aggressive,
Yeah.
but they don't really know what they're doing. So we kind of took advantage of that.
Yeah.
But, that was kind of it. I mean, the map picks were okay. We weren't
Okay.
upset about them, but
Yeah. I was gonna say, when you guys got to Chalet, I feel like you guys were a lot more comfortable on that map. Is just because you guys have played it more?
we have played it a lot more, definitely. The first map was just like, I don't know, it just fell apart really quick for some reason. It was very
Yeah.
odd. The way I think we just weren't used to how they played yet. They were just very brain dead, like very like, really
Rush heavy.
odd rushes, like
Yeah.
very split apart, very
Yeah, split
by
attacks.
themselves all the time, very weird.
Yeah.
Or they'd group together once. It was odd, yeah.
Yeah.
But once we got it down, it went pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
it
guys
was good.
just stuck to your fundamentals and got round wins pretty easily after that. So
Yeah, we went really hard in the attacking rounds once we found out that their defense
yeah,
wasn't
no,
good.
seriously. That's where you guys shined on most of your round wins, honestly. But the defenses were fairly standard, and you guys still pulled away with a bunch of defensive rounds.
Yeah, there was.
But the coordination really showed through on your attacking round wins, even if it was just Ryan and Ryan just going and getting
Yeah.
5 kills and then
Yeah, that was
loading
crazy.
into another one. Yeah,
Yeah, but they were really letting us run away with it. Like they had, we kept using ops that they didn't really like. I don't know. The fact they didn't ban Dokkaebi was crazy.
I know. They
Because
didn't ban it
they
at
played
all.
Maestro and Valk, and I was kicking them off cams on purpose. Like I
Yeah.
was timing it with Panda to get breaks
Yeah,
and
so they
everything.
can go and get his plant down.
Yeah,
I
and
saw
get
that a
plant
few
down.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they didn't do that at all. They didn't
Yeah, no,
care. It was
seriously.
very weird.
I feel like
Very odd.
it was either the first map or the second map where they just kept banning Brava and like they
Yeah,
weren't
I don't know what's up with. I mean, for the Maestro probably, but
definitely for the
I
Maestro.
was still just kicking them off cams anyway. So like,
I know.
really, it wasn't that big of a.
Yeah, so I mean, I know that you guys don't typically use Brava too much.
No, I mean, I maybe would have for like one round, maybe if they let me. But like,
Yeah, just in case.
Dokkaebi's way
if-
more consistent.
Yeah,
Than anything. So I don't know.
if
why they let-
Dokkaebi was off the board, you would have used her for like a round or two.
Yeah, I
but-
probably would have slapped on Brava, maybe tried it out.
Yeah.
but still not an optimal pick. Like they definitely
Yeah.
should have banned Dokkaebi
I
instead.
know they
but-
weren't really trying to target ban you guys until like I feel the second half of Chalet.
Yeah, because they didn't like the shield at all. They really
Yeah,
didn't like
no.
the shields.
They really didn't.
Yeah, Panda and Phoenix are very good at.
They are,
very
yeah.
good at shield planting. So
Mhm.
and when we're all coordinated, it works.
I
very
know.
well.
You guys got into server on Bank one of the rounds, and I had no idea that you guys were even starting to plant.
Oh
Because
yeah,
I got
yeah.
the pop up on screen like after it went down, and I didn't even realize that you guys had just busted in there and had started planting. So that
Yeah,
goes back to what
they-
you were saying earlier, with their defensive setups being kind of weird and
They are really weird.
all over the place.
Really
Yeah.
weird. They leave certain walls open that are like
I know.
not open at all.
When I was spectating, I saw that the entire bedroom site of Chalet top floor was completely unreinforced until
Exactly.
after the prep phase was over.
Yeah, and
That was,
they
like-
didn't even touch CCTV
I
at
know.
all. Like we all walked
Yeah,
in through that.
you guys
that
walked
wall.
into CCTV every single round that you guys were able to get that. Like, you guys were able to get that wall open top floor every single round, and they just didn't put anyone over
Yeah,
there.
and then
just
when they
gave it away for free.
realized they only sent one guy in to like
I
watch. It
know.
was just Castle. Like Castle died.
Yeah.
Like
So they could just blow stuff up and get in almost for free.
Yeah, I'll get the replay files for you in just a second. But want to finish things off? Anything else that you have to say? Or
Well, next week's the last match, so
next week's last match of
I
the.
think, yeah, last week's last. Yeah. So
Okay.
hopefully that will go well, and then
Hopefully, yeah.
I don't know if there's another stage. I don't think there is. I think that actually might be it. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not really quite sure. I'd ask Ryan. but-
We'll have to see what the tournament organizers decide. We'll have to see what they decide to roll with. But yeah, that's been me, Joe Ladd, talking to you guys all night here in the Corsair Esports Lab. This has been my buddy Ben Stryker in the lobby. And we're signing out. Have a great rest of your night, guys. Thank you for tuning into the stream. And we will see you next week for potentially the last game of the season. Or for the fall season anyways, and we will be back in the spring if that happens to be our last game. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Have yourselves a great night.